Here's your daily updates. Newsman Dennis Daily offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi, I'm Richard Gonzalez, sitting in for Dennis Daily, who still has laryngitis. There are an awful lot of interesting things you can find on the internet, and as Dennis has pointed out in previous newscasts, much of it is bad, particularly for children, but there are some treasures out there. Recently, while watching the YouTube channel, I came across some of the old Connection shows done by British TV journalist James Burke. Burke was born in Ireland and is now 74. In addition to his work in broadcasting, he is also a well-known historian and is considered to be a deep thinker. Washington Post once called him one of the most intriguing minds in the Western world. James Burke is certainly a complex guy. At one time, he was the BBC's space reporter at the Cape. Burke became a household name in the UK because of his ongoing coverage of the U.S. Apollo missions to the moon, explaining what was always going on in ways that people could easily understand. But it was his writing and anchoring of the multi-part Connections series that made him a star in all of the English-speaking world. Connections, presented in 10 parts in 1978, looked at the evolution of inventions over the centuries. He would, for example, explain Edison's best-known invention, the light bulb, and explain that Edison could not have come up with the invention without the invention of other things over the years and the increase in knowledge in certain areas. Without glass-making, without the invention of the vacuum pump, without a knowledge of gases and how they work, without a ton of other knowledge and inventions, Edison would not have been able to do what he did. Burke would revise this series in 1985 and again in 1995. He is still a much sought-after lecturer and speaker. Oh, and by the way, one of the most striking things brought out in Connections was Burke's prediction that everyone in the world would someday be instantly connected. He made this prediction before the rise of the internet. Thank goodness for the internet and YouTube. Now a new generation can see and enjoy Connections. Sitting in for Dennis Daily, I'm Richard Gonzalez with your daily news update.
Listen for Dennis's daily report on each of the 12 days of Christmas by searching for this phrase here on YouTube. Hourly Newscaster, that's all one word, Hourly Newscaster, then space, 12, spelled out, TWELVE, then space, days. That's Hourly Newscaster, space, 12, space, days.